Anom has joined the channel.
Hello.
হ্যালো লাইভ স্টার্ট দিলাম হ্যাঁ
একবারে কিভাবে কাজ করে যেত একটা হ্যালো হ্যাঁ বলো হ্যাঁ
আমি পুরোটা দিতাম, টাকা পাইলাম না কিছু। রাগ করো না, হ্যাঁ? টাকা পেলাম তো দিয়ে দিবি। আগের মোবাইলের কাজটা নিতে পারতাম, নিলাম না, ঠিক আছে না? তাও নিতে হবে। ওদিকে বাজারটা দিয়ে করলাম তো, ওই জন্য টাকাটা হাতে নিচে টাকাটা টাকা দেওয়া আছে।
হ্যাঁ আসো স্টার্ট দিলাম
দিয়ে দেবো শোন দেওয়ার আগে একটা কাজ করি আই
কি
একটা রুম খুল ইয়ামোর ওয়ান গোল
কি দিয়েছে গাড়া ডিরাইস
20টা ড্র মেরে দেবো এখন আমি আনবক্সে তারপর যা পাবো তাই অ্যাচ মারি ক্যাল মারি একই ব্যাপার বড় ম্যাচ খেলা লাগবে, থাম। কটা মারি ল।
কয়টা যে মেরেছি কে জানে।
1 2 3 4 5 6 12টা ম্যাচ। আচ্ছা চ এক কাজ করি নালে, খেলতে খেলতে আগাই, শেষে একবারে আমি ইয়া করবো নি, মেরেটারে যাবো নি নাকি?
আচ্ছা ইয়া কেন
টোটাল মানে 25টা হবে নাকি?
কি
12টা ম্যাচ খেলা লাগবে বুঝছি।
হ্যাঁ
12টা না খেলিয়ে আগে শুরু করি, শেষে যে কটা বাকি থাকবে নি ওটা গোল্ডেন গোল দিয়ে করে লিবনি নাকি? তোর কটা হয়েছে?
এই 11টা।
ও মানে মেরেছিস আগে কয়েকটা।
হুম, না না 11টাই মেরেছি, আর কোনো নাই আমার কাছে কার্ড। আমি তো খেলি না, ঢুকে না, তুমি ডাকো তাই ঢুকে খুললাম।
সেট হয়নি তোর, লেভেল সেট হয়নি
না না না
ইভেন্টে?
ঢুকো ঢুকো, না না না সেটাই নেই, ঢুকো
কত হয়েছে?
দেখতে হবে।
12টা ম্যাচ এখন করতে ভালো লাগছে না, খেলতে খেলতে আগাই, শেষে 3 4টা ম্যাচ 5 6টা থাকবে নি, তখন ইয়া করবো নি নাকি?
অনেকদিন
কি
পরে
বলিস?
আইডি ঢুকলাম, আসো
কিসে?
জি আইডিতে ঢুকো ঢুকো ঢুকো ঢুকো ঢুকো ঢুকো ঢুকো, দেরি হয়ে গেল, ঢুকো ঢুকো ঢুকো ঢুকো ঢুকো ঢুকো ঢুকো ঢুকো, দেরি হয়ে গেল।
আমরা তো মেইন আইডি ঢুকলাম, 20টা মারবো তাই।
ঢুকো ঢুকো ঢুকো, সমস্যা নাই, যে আইডি তাই ওই আইডিতে দিয়ে দেবো আজকে তোমাকে। লাইভ আছে, আসো
হ্যাঁ কিসের লাইভ?
ইউটিউব লাইভ।
তো মাইক আমাকে ইয়াতে দিতে হবে, নাহলে তো ডবল সাউন্ড যাবে তোর ওখানে।
হ্যাঁ
বল বল।
ঢুকবা হলো 8592
8592
9451
9451। 7 মিনিট দে, 7 মিনিট। থাক 6 মিনিটই থাক।
হ্যাঁ সমস্যা নেই, স্ট্যান্ডার্ড করে দাও। মানে বের রাখো, অথবা ভিতরে রাখো, মানে একটা 500 টাকা নোটটা বের করো, ওর মধ্যে অ্যাড করো। দিয়ে দেবো আজকে, দিয়ে দেবো, আগে দিয়ে দেবো, দিয়ে দেবো।
এমবারাইটির তো কাহিনী হয়ে গেছে।
কি কাহিনী গো?
লিয়ে লেখ বললো 100 MBPS, হ্যাঁ
হ্যাঁ
দুপুরবেলা দেখি 40 MBPS, হ্যাঁ
হ্যাঁ
সন্ধ্যাবেলায় দেখলাম 25 MBPS, এখন দেখছি 15 MBPS হয়ে গেছে।
এ 15 এমবিপিএস না গো, ওটা 150 এমবিপিএস, তোমার একটু মনে মিস্টেক হচ্ছে।
আরে না না। ইয়ারকে করলাম, ফোন দেওয়ার কথা ওদের, দেখি ফোন দিলে, ফোন নিয়ে বসে আছি।
আল্লাহ, এমবারাইটি।
তোর তোর কি ছিল, লিঙ্ক থ্রি না?
আমার লিঙ্ক থেকে চালাচ্ছি, ভালোই সার্ভিস আছে,
হুম।
বন্ধু আছে তো,
একটাই
ও নো দিয়েছে মনে করো।
অনুদায়ী, এদের একটাই প্রবলেম,
হ্যাঁ
ওদের সাথে কন্ট্যাক্ট করা হবে ঝামেলা, মানে মেন যারা কাজ করে ওদের সাথে কন্ট্যাক্ট করা ইয়া।
কে বলে আমার বন্ধু কাজ করে তো, আমার একটু সুবিধা আছে।
ওটা না, মানে ধর ফোন দিবি তো, যে আসবে ওই মনে কর জানে না, ওই খালি টিকিট ক্রিয়েট করে, বুঝতে পারলি?
হ্যাঁ
টিকিট ক্রিয়েট করে, আচ্ছা একটু পরে আপনার ফোন দিবে, এরকম
রেডি দাও,
করে ওরা খালি।
রেডি দাও, রেডি দাও। হ্যাঁ বুঝতে পেরেছি।
Hello,
Apilo.
welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear. The noise is fervent.
কিসে?
The atmosphere frenetic.
বলছি।
I'm Peter
তোর
Drury,
ওখানে কি
and here
গাছগুলা
with me
দেখালো?
in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim
আমার ওখানে
Beglin.
কাপড়ও দেখালো।
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking for the run.
বাইরে
Courtois gets it away. Iniesta.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Scholes is the guilty party there.
이것도 দেওয়া হবে
Could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
কে বলেছে আমরা নিয়ত লিয়েছিলাম গো এবারে গোল গোল
And for sure, that was not
আল্লাহ
one of
একবারে
his best.
দিয়ে দিবে
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
বাটপাড়ি চলে যাবেন সকালবেলাতে
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vitz. Inter Milan, still without a single shot on target. And it's Conte. And it's Bergkamp.
Inter are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Oh, sweet feet. Iniesta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Scholes.
ফাউল হবে না
Vitz. And he's forced to go back
হবে না এগুলো হলো অ্যাকুরেট পাস
for Conte. And that is a little undercooked.
ইরে মাথাটাতে মারছি যে
Well, that is one way to stop him. That is good alertness.
হাত দিয়ে ধরবে রে কি গো একবারে সিরিয়াস খেলছো যে দেখছি
অটো ধরে ওটা হাত দিয়া
Costa
কোনো
Curta.
কিছু চেপে ধরায় না আমি
না না ওটা তো
Beckenbauer.
অটো ধরবে
Bergkamp. Ball played for Conte. And it's Bergkamp. Scholes charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, what a mistake! He charged for a shot!
ইরে এটা
Goal!
চলে গেল
Inter!
মেরে দিল এই
The
দেখো
breakthrough strike!
চেপতে হবে না
One
দেখাবে না
sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we... Can he finish?
শালা
Oh, just lacked a decent
শালা
finish.
উপর চলে গেছে
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right
না এটা
through
তো
it.
শালায় আছে কয়েকদিনতে শালাই খেলছে এটাতে
Inter Milan leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score.
এই দেউলিছে
Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone.
ভাই এটা যদি বাইরে হতো কি হতো তোমার
কি হতো
Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
পুলিশে
Well, the players are
কিছু হতো না,
flocking round
আবার
their
যেত
former
কালকে।
colleague and they look worried.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Conte. Vitz. Conte. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pass somewhat off target.
বেঁচে গেল রে
And it's half-time here.
পাস হবে পাস
A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any
We've got
opinion you'd like
Dula,
to
I will
express on the
tell you.
first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk averse.
Inter Milan happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half time 1-0. And we are back underway. Inter Milan carrying a 1-goal lead.
বেদিনি
And it's Kane. Howson does well to get
এ
it
দেখ
back.
কি করলো
Oh, he's
দেখেছিস
burst through. Kane puts his foot on the gas. Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Borussia Dortmund have got it back and they'll have another go. Bergkamp. Conte. Inter Milan just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And this is Mohamed Salah.
রে
Scholes. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Iniesta. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Iniesta. Oh, it's a great ball here. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose
ফিনিশিং
here.
এত খারাপ হয়েছে
Borussia Dortmund really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
হুইসেন ও আমার তো হুইসেন আছে নামা
The
হবে
referee has shown him a yellow card.
শালা কিন্তু হেড করে দিবে একবারে ইস রে
Your
ছি
impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is
that.
beginning to look
I would
a little
have mentioned.
delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Looking for options for movement.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. And that pass just didn't quite work. 75 minutes played. Plays a sharp little ball here. Wirtz. Conte. Bergkamp. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
ডিফেন্স তো হেভি ইয়া হয়ে আছে
Wirtz. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Borussia Dortmund really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Ødegaard. Looks a good ball through. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. And it's Bergkamp. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's on it. Can he get away? This could be their final
মাথায় না
throw
লাগলে
of the
ক্রস
night. The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. They've played it short.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more
গান্ডু মনে করে
chances
দিল
can they realistically expect now?
Oh, Red, nice interception. He's through here. Oh, looks like he's been... It's Bergkamp!
এই 1 ইঞ্চি
He's
রে
got away with one there.
It's really well read here,
Barca.
but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Too much pressure and he's lost the ball. Nice bit of trickery. Goes looking wide. Drives it in. Rijkaard with the clearance. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Inter Milan have done it.
দাঁড়া হুইসেন
Their
নামা
solitary strike ultimately proved...
খেলতে খেলতে আগাই আমি আস্তে করে দে লাস্টে যে কটা লাগে ওই কটা করে দেবো নাকি কি বলিস কই রে হুইসেন কই ও হুইসেন তো আছে নেমে ছি ছি কি খেলছে এটা ফালতু মার্কা
রেডি দাও
খান নামছে এবার বুঝলি রাখি সালাম টালাম দিস খান
রেডি দাও গো
দিয়েছি
আরে পারফরম্যান্স
রাকিব নতুন একটা ফ্লাস্ক কিনলাম বুঝলি
ফ্লাক্স
500 ml এবারে গান্ডু কোয়ালিটি
কি তোমার যে কেটলিগুলো আছে না কেটলিগুলো স্বপ্ন থেকে ইয়াতে 700 টাকা দিয়ে নিতে পারবা অফার চলছে
কেটলি
এখন।
গরম পানি
হ্যাঁ 700 টাকা
স্টিলের
করে স্টিলেরটা
খাপো স্টিল
হ্যাঁ গোটাটাই খাপ স্টিল না
সব মিলে।
প্লাস্টিক বডি ভালো কোয়ালিটি
ভিতরে স্টিল
হ্যাঁ স্টিল শুধু খাপটা প্লাস্টিকের 700
ওটা
টাকা
একবার
পাবা
কিনেছিলাম
700 টাকা পাবা এখন অফার চলছে ওর দাম কত 1500 টাকা না কত যেন দাম।
আরে না 900 টাকা দিয়ে কিনেছিলাম কেনার পরে 900 টাকা দিয়ে কেনার পরে দেখছি সালা ওটার মাথাটা প্লাস্টিকের তো পানি গন্ধ হয়েছিল তারপরে ঘুরিয়ে দিয়ে আবার মানে খাপও স্টিল লাগিয়েছিলাম পরে তো আজকে ক্যালকা নষ্ট হয়ে গেছে আমার জগটা জগ আছে তো আমার দেখি আবার কিনবো এবার কাচেরটা কিনবো বুঝলি বডি কাচের যেটা
কাছেরটা পাবা না গো
আছে 1500-র মধ্যে পাওয়া যাবে এখন অ্যাভেলেবল আছে আগে ছিল না পিছনের শোরুমে দেখেছি আমি
দাঁড়াও রুম হিটারটা লিয়ানি করে
রুম হিটার আমার ঘরেও ছিল রে पहले भी मैं तुमसे मिला हूँ
বড় হচ্ছে না এক বছরের রেডি দিলাম কেউ লাইক করে না কেউ সাবস্ক্রাইব করে না কেউ শেয়ারও করে না রে আল্লাহ কি একটা চ্যানেল নতুন করে শুরু করতে হবে বুঝলে পেশা
মামিকে বল সব করবে নি পোস্ট করে যেভাবে ওইভাবে
বলছি যে নতুন করে শুরু করতে হবে আবার অন্য কিছু
এবার কিন্তু একটা ডেঞ্জারাস প্লেয়ার নামলো বুঝলি দেখিস
রেডি করো ডেঞ্জার কেতা হ্যাঁ
শোন এবার দিয়ে দেওয়া হবে ঠিক আছে
আচ্ছা দিয়ে দেবো রেডি
ওটা তো কথা।
এত দেরি করে নাকি বাপরে বাপ
আরে ঢুকছিল না ঢুকলো এতক্ষণ পরে
আজকে রাজশাহীতে কত ডিগ্রি সেলসিয়াস জানো
7 না কত যেন 7.5 না কত যেন হয়েছিল সকাল 6টার সময়
চেয়ারে নামার সম্ভাবনা আছে বুঝলা আজকে
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone
Gabriel
involved is
Batistuta.
absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard?
Well, with his pace, skills and his overlapping runs, he effectively revolutionised the...
Oh, shooting chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
এটাই তো সুযোগ ছিল
আপনি চমকেছে না কি চমকেছে তাই বলেন
কিছুই চমকায়নি আমি তো ইয়া
That's
করছিলাম
very
এবার খাবি তুই
disappointing, it has to be said. The most accurate pass. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Threads one in, and that's been... Batistuta!
এরে আল্লাহ স্টার্নিং হয়নি রে
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Maldini gets rid without sophistication. Knocks it out wide. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Now, can they get him away? Great ball, and he's in here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Batistuta! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Madi goal na, hit kora Madi goal.
And it's been given away. Batistuta receives it in a good position
One
here.
touch pass nai na.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Rafinha could try cutting inside here. Scholes. Olise.
That was well seen too. Good
Robert
clearance.
Carlos hit korbe.
Bergkamp. Now, what about a counter-attack? Knocks it into space. Now then, the ball's come loose. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Pondare goal debo dara aজকে.
So, third corner of the game. Roberto Carlos plays it short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Back into the middle.
İşte
That's a simple one for the keeper. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Ambitious ball here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run. but
চেষ্টা
the
করি
pass just
হয়ে
lacked
গেলে হয়ে যায়
pace.
না হলে নাই.
আমরা মাদি গোল দিন
Inter Milan do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
গোল
Yeah,
বাদ
they're
দিও কার
set up
মধ্যে
to
হোক
play
খেলার
those
অংশ
long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding
এটা
too.
মাদি
Well,
গোল.
you need your boys up front to
এখন
work
দিচ্ছিল আমার
extremely
মাদি
hard,
গোল.
and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
ওখানে কাটাচ্ছি তোমার সাথে
হ্যাঁ
And it's Kane.
এম করে লিবো এম করে.
Rijkaard. Nice
Oh, the pass.
Now this could be a chance.
এটা গোল.
এগুলো আমি মাদি
বুঝতে পারলি?
Goal! Borussia
এগুলো মাদি গোল না এগুলো
Dortmund!
এগুলো হলো লং পাস গোল.
And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. More or less
অনেকদিন
by
ধরে কুইক কাউন্টার
himself,
খেলা হয়নি.
as
কুইক কাউন্টার
cool
ম্যানেজার
as you
লিস্ট.
like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
এই বল পাস হচ্ছে না.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will
Power
call
it
for
is,
real
open it.
focus as the opposition will
Breaking ball,
inevitably
Rick.
react.
Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Howson. And it's Maldini. Rijkaard. Beckenbauer. Iniesta. Over to the left.
This is the time you need that pace.
Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Dink through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
পজিশন গেমে একটা মজা লাগে, সব প্লেয়ার দেখবি ঘ্যাচ ঘ্যাচ করে কাছে চলে আসে, এই জিনিসটা খুব ভালো লাগে আমার পজিশন গেমের।
কোথায় জানি
কাকে নামাইছিস? গেল না অত দূরে ছি।
No, again, there's no way through. Iniesta. Calafiori does really well to win the ball there. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Now it's Batistuta. Rijkaard. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Beckenbauer looking for the run. Picked out brilliantly.
এরে শালা কি করলো এটা?
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveler.
আপি
So,
স্কিল দিছে
Jim, is
রাখি।
that the manager
Distinct,
telling the
distinct.
forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Beckenbauer. Wits. And it's Bergkamp. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bergkamp. Done delicately. That has been cut short. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Rijkaard. Driving forward. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Kane.
উঠে
That
বল।
has been knocked clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
কাজ দিতে পারছি না। ফুল
আমার কি?
কিবোর্ডের সমস্যা হয়েছে। পাশে
Keep
যাবেন,
calm
কাজ
and
করছি।
carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
খাতিক আর একটা খাতিক
খেতাম না।
বেসিক্যালি।
তুমি কটা যে
And no surprise, that's a booking. Now it's Kane. Oh, that's fabulous. Good read, needed to be cleared without complication. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
আভরে দিয়েছে কে জানো।
লাল কার্ড রে লাল কার্ড দেখেন ভাইরাল লাল লাল কার্ড।
এটা স্লাইড মারিনি।
Beckenbauer has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads.
Lula
discipline,
মারি না আমরা।
and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
রাকিবকে এবার অন্যভাবে দিব দেখ। এই আল্লাহ।
Time is running out here.
Batistuta
Look,
du.
their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now. Borussia Dortmund can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Simons. Bergkamp. And he shoots!
কোন এগুলো হলো বাতি, ঠিক আছে?
Taken goal. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
2 up and that is it. The referee has seen enough. Inter
বাতিকে
Milan
এখনো নার্ভ
perhaps
করেনি
ended
সেরকম
up
ভাবে।
out of ideas and out of steam.
যাতা জুড়েছি পালাচ্ছে
শোন উপায় সাটে আমি খেলছি ঠিক আছে ওকে সাটিয়াবে Gabriel Batistuta চেঞ্জ করছিস প্লেয়ার রাকিব চায়ে খায় চায়ে
রেডি দাও
রেডি পাগল পাগল হ্যায় পুরে पागल पागल है थोड़े Dorian Parts হুইসেন আর এবার ইয়া নেমেছে বুঝলি
কিয়া
হ্যান্ড একবারে দিয়ে দিবে
ঠিক আছে
হ্যারি কেনের লাগে আমি একটু বাঁচছি বুঝলি স্লো প্লেয়ার তো তাই দুইটা ফার্স্ট হলে সমস্যা হয়ে যায়
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা
Welcome
তোর
to
ওখানে কি
those
ইয়াকে
who
দেখাই
have joined us all here
গার্দিওলাকে
on a
দেখাই
beautiful, clear evening. The conditions
এই
contributing
সময়
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands.
আমার
This
এখানে কাপে লোক
really
দেখা
is
যায়
the place to be.
তোমার ওখানে
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure
Oh,
of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And this is Kane.
পাঁচ বাটন কাজ করছে না গো হেভি বাঁচে বাঁচলে
ইয়া কিবোর্ড লাগা
ওরে আপুকে
500 টাকা মেডাল লাগা
আপুকে দিয়ে দিয়েছে
Van Dijk cuts out the pass.
আমার তো সজীবের কিবোর্ড থাকলে আমি ওটাতে দিয়ে দিতাম তোকে
Wirtz. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Plays a sharp little ball here. And that has been clubbed away. Ødegaard looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, he's bust. Big chance! One-on-one! Khan did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, he's got... And the shot!
Oh no, goal!
But hit the post!
ভাগ্য দেখেছো তুমি
ঢুকে মারি আলো মনে হচ্ছে এর আগে
Referee's given a throw.
ঘন্টা টাকা বললাম না ভাগ্য থেকে
And here's Olise.
পা ভরে
The
দিবে
most
ঠিক আছে
accurate pass. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Iniesta.
Inter are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Good ball, good take.
সে লাভ দিল না শালা
Ødegaard. Oh, that's a key interception. Now then, the ball's come loose. Batistuta. And Batistuta! Goal!
বাতিকে চান্স দিলে মারলে গোল ফিনোমিনাল ফিনিশিং তো ওই জন্য
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So the first moment of real significance.
কোন এবার খান
Well,
নেমেছে ঠিক
I'd
আছে
remind those players, Peter, that concentration will
Legendary
be
Khan.
key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
That looks a good ball through. He's shifting through the gears here. Aimed beyond the defence. Ganso. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Olise.
বাপ কি বে ওটা মারাত্মক দিল যে
Borussia Dortmund can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
এমন কেন জানি মনে হচ্ছে মাদি গোল খাবো একটা
Bergkamp. He came in hard, very hard. Rafinha. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
তোর বাল আমার
এ পেনাল্টি পেনাল্টি পেনাল্টি আল্লাহ কি কাট খেয়ে গেল আল্লাহ
আমি দেখছো হ্যাঁ
আরে আমি মনে করেছি আমি মনে হয়
সাত চেঞ্জ করবো একবার দাঁড়াও কি বলে চেঞ্জ করবো কি বলতে ইয়া কি বলে এটা শুধু
এবে কি হলো পাস হয়নি কেন
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Howson. Beckenbauer. Wirtz. Wirtz. Bergkamp. He's got away. And that should get the
ওরে
job
বাবা এত
done.
ঠিক
Borussia Dortmund are looking to play on the counter here, aren't
ইরে
they?
আল্লাহ মেরে
Well, I
দিয়েছে
think it's pretty
ছি, ছি,
clear
ছি।
they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Costa Curta has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And that was very necessary. Over to the left. And it's Bergkamp. Oh, played right into his path. Iniesta has it in a wide position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. The ref's been lenient
Oh,
here.
oh,
I
Papto,
doubt
right,
he'll get
he-
too many more
he-
chances.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
কি আছিস বে
Roberto
আই তো
Carlos considers his options. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Oh, nearly, but nearly is
ডান পায়ের
enough.
কাউকে পেলাম না
Well, he
ভালো
looks a little
ইনিয়েস্তা
annoyed with
এরিয়া আল্লাহ
himself,
ইনিয়েস্তা
Peter,
ছিল
but he
ভুলে
hit it
গেছি
well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Ganso, it's played through for him. He's picked his way. Can he finish?
লোরে ওইসে সরি ভুলে গেছি এখানে টিপাটিপি করা উচিত ছিল না
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left.
Referee looks at his watch
Ekdom.
and blows his whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides
তুই
toiling
এবার
to
কি চেঞ্জ
try
করবি কর
and
আমি একটু চা খাই
outthink,
অল্প একটু
outsmart each other, but it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
7-8 9 আছে না
বল।
ওটা আমি
Your
করবো।
final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
তো যদি খেলতে পারিস
Then
তাহলে
it's
করে
time
দে
for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
ওটা বেছে নে ভালো।
कैसे हुआ
ওই এখানে কেন?
থাম कैसे हुआ
मुझे लाओ फिर।
হলো কি চেঞ্জ
কি চেঞ্জ কিভাবে করবো? ও কিছুই তো পারছি না চেঞ্জ করার গো। কিরা
তাহলে এখন বাদ দে
খেলতে যে পারছি না।
কি হয়েছে সুইচের কি সমস্যা
সুইচ ঢুকে আছে উঠছে না।
ঢুকে গেছে মেকানিক্যালে
অন্য কিবোর্ড আর নাই চেঞ্জ করবো। যাও মাই ডিয়ার। কি চেঞ্জ করার ইয়েরও পাচ্ছি না, চাবিরও পাচ্ছি না। যে পক করে ইয়ে করে ফেলবো।
जो तुम ना हो এই তুই একটা ভুল করেছিস বুঝলি তোর ইয়াতে মানে নোটিফিকেশন যায় না কারো কাছে ডিজেবল করা আছে এটা
কিভাবে অন করবো?
কি জানি এটা আমি এখানে দেখতে পাচ্ছি নোটিফিকেশন কেউ মানে অন করতে পারবে না এরকম। ও না, এখন তো আবার হচ্ছে। মেরে আর মাইক্রোফোনের সাউন্ড অনেক সুন্দর।
কার আমার?
আমারটা। তোরটার কি অবস্থা দেখি, থাম কত দূর।
দেখি চেঞ্জ করে ফেলি। রেডি দাও,
হুম হুম হুম।
রেডি দাও, রেডি দাও।
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে। লে। ना चाहिए कुछ तुमसे ज्यादा तुमसे कम नहीं।
হেডফোন কত দূর গো?
বাংলাদেশে পৌঁছে গেছে, এরপরে মনে আর দেখায় না মানে কোন জায়গায় আছে, কোন জায়গায় আর কি গেছে এটা। মানে এখন ধর পোস্ট অফিসে আসবে 6000-এ, 6000-এ আসার পরে ফোন দিবে।
হেডফোন কত দূর গো?
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who tries a shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
খুব সাবধান। কি চেঞ্জ করলাম?
কিসে করলি এখন?
F9 এর তুলে নিয়েছি, সুইচ বাটনও চেঞ্জ করে দিয়েছি। বাটনের খুশাটাও চেঞ্জ করে দিয়েছি।
Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit the anti-Galactico.
Yeah, and you wouldn't think that he's one of the great all-time midfielders until you actually see what he does on the pitch. Royalty.
Andres Iniesta. Few do it better than him. Some say nobody has done it better than him. Beckenbauer. And it's Bergkamp. Now it's Olise.
কি
And it's
No.
Iniesta. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. He's had a shot! Good try, very
খাও
good
খেয়ে
try, in
রাখো,
fact.
টেবিলে রাখো, খাবো
I
নি
think it
পরে।
was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ganso!
Ganso
that
ইয়ে
was
আছে না,
a
ব্লিচ কাল আছে
wicked,
না
a
রাকিব?
truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And here's Wirtz, Bergkamp. Oh, he's bustling through here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Still goalless at the moment. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Wirtz. It's a searching pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. In for the pieces! He's got away with one there. Now it's Iniesta. He's through here. Ball is over the line. Couldn't squeeze it through. He's found a way through. Might be dangerous. And the shot! Whistle's gone and the referee
Piri,
has
piri, shop
given
piri.
a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To get them off and running. And he's buried it! 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely
আমি না
what
বামে
he
মেরেছিলাম,
showed.
Played
কিন্তু
a game
মিডলে
of
মেরে দিল
double
কেন
bluff
বুঝলাম
here,
না।
I think.
Borussia Dortmund have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably...
Big chance! Bergkamp. Well, that is one way to stop him. Beckenbauer. And he's picked out the run. Chance, surely! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. There's the start of the second half.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Howson spots it and intercepts. And he's hit it long. Borussia Dortmund looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Decent chance!
ধরাইছে না যে উলি
just
থেকে,
lacked
বাপরে
a
বাপ।
decent finish.
Well, that's why we love the beautiful game, to
কালটা
see
হেভি দিয়েছে
excitement
পিড়িতে।
like that. The run was dynamic, the finish
হয়নি না।
disappointing.
Iniesta plays a sharp little ball here. Ødegaard. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Vitz. He's free. And a chance! Beckenbauer gets it away.
Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now he's got space here. Costa Curta. Now that looks a decent ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Borussia Dortmund are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Wirtz tries making a foray down the right. Bergkamp touches it back. Tries to play it through. Hausen gets good distance on it. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ganso clearly thought he had
You're
the
there.
beating of the keeper. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
And he's taking no chances there.
গোল খেয়েছিলাম তো
Inter
ওখানে।
really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And it's De Bruyne. Out of play for a throw. Calafiori plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
পোস্টে সব তোমার দেখে না কি পিএসকে
হুম
সবাই তোমার দেখে বুঝলা খালি তোমাকে জিতে দিয়েছে
And he's there to retrieve it. And the referee brings it to a close. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle.
যা ধ্যান বাঁচতে নিয়ে যায় নাহলে খেলা মজা হয়েছে না আমি কিছু ভালো প্লেয়ার ঢুকাই আরো টিমে হ্যাঁ পড়ে গেল নাকি পানি ডেভিড ভিলা আরে ভালো কেডিবি থাকতে আমি এটা কি নিয়ে আসছি এখানে ওহো এটা তো কেডিবি নাই ছি ছি কেডিবি তো ওটাতে আরে বেলিংহাম আছে তো ভালো ফর্মে আছে মালটা ঢুকাই
ঢুকো ঢুকো হয়ে গেছে ঢুকো
ইয়ামাল কেমন খেলে রে
খেলে
গায়ু ভিনি আনবো নাকি না থাক ভিনির জায়গা নাই এখন আপাতত এমএফ লাগবে একটা। কাকে ঢোকানো যায়? মুসিয়ালা তো সি হে আছে। হ্যাজার্ড ব্রো নেইমারকে ঢোকালে নেইমারকে সিএপে নামাই দেয়, এটা সমস্যা। আচ্ছা থাক, রেডি হলো?
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, এসব খুলো এবার তুমি।
হ্যাঁ
খুলো খুলো।
দাম कैसे हुआ कैसे हुआ ना जरूरी ले 8604 8604
হ্যাঁ করছি, দাঁড়াও। 8604 8604
3925 হুইসেন রুটগুলি তো এখন টেম্পারেচার রাখি
কিসের দেখতে হবে গো?
ডটমুন্ডে হারাই দিছি আজকে যে রাকিব তোকে।
তোমার ডরটমুন্ড দিছি, দাঁড়াও এবার।
বান্না বুলি আসবে নাকি? এটা কেমন
রেডি দাও,
ফর্মেশনটা কেমন?
দেখিনি তোমার ফর্মেশন।
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere
Yeah.
building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
ও মানে যে রুম খেলবো আর কোচকে
And I'm
দেখাবে।
happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
ওমা
The famous yellow
খেললে তো
wall
বাল ডাউন
stands
করি না
tall.
আমি।
This has to be one of
ওটাতে
the
লাভও
most
আছে, লসও আছে।
places in European football. The action has already started. This might
হ্যাঁ
spell
ঘুরলো কেন
danger.
না যারা ঘুরিনি আমি।
Aims beyond the defence. He's found a way through. And it's been given away. Takes a shot.
মাদি গোল দিয়ে দিলি যে
মাদিগোল দিতে হবে।
Piercing, piercing, and
আর
with
সমস্যা নাই।
pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So a breakthrough already. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Darwin, and it's made its way to him.
Great feat that.
Good take, and is he in? Chance!
ও
Sticks it away.
দুই আইডিতে 19 আছে নাকি তোর?
Incredible spell. They are flying.
দূরে দূরে পাইছি।
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's...
And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
দেখবো দেখি তোমার।
কোন কর্নার থেকে মারলি বলতো?
He's shifting through the
It-
gears here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bergkamp. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That is Stuta! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Searching pass he's played there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Bergkamp. Well, they've got it again. Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. That's fierce. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Time and again they are repelled. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Looking to play him in. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have
না
to...
এই ম্যাচটা বাড়িয়ে যাবে মনে হচ্ছে। এখন একটা গোল হলে হারাই দিতাম।
And we hit half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue.
ইয়ার চাপ দিয়ে দিয়েছে ভুল করে।
I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Madrid ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass somewhat off target. Now he's got space here. Beckenbauer. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's intervened well there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Haaland.
The attendance for this match was 60,000.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is ended up in no man's land. Knocks it into space. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, that has not gone well. Rijkaard. Costa Curta. It's a good run down the right. Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. Now that looks a decent ball. Belletti. More and more pressure on the ball here. Not the most accurate pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's having a shot! Goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
77 minutes is
Borussia Dortmund get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Gabriel Batistuta. Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 13, Iniesta.
Borussia Dortmund really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Substitutions taking place. Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, good spread. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Bergkamp. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Madrid, moments now away from seeing this one out. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. 2 minutes to be added on. Van Basten.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded
And we're done. Madrid pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Haaland claiming the man of the match.
রেডি দাও
দিলাম। ও তো এখন 12 মনে হয় হয়ে আছে।
কি সেলসিয়াস? হ্যাঁ
12 দেখাচ্ছে এখন।
না আরো কম হবে, 10 হবে। ভোরের দিকে বেশি ঠান্ডা থাকে,
আসলো?
ভোরের দিকে। হ্যাঁ ভোরের দিকে বেশি ঠান্ডা থাকে।
এবার যদি এরকম হয় রে এমবালাটিতে বলে দিলাম, সাদাদের আউটার আর ব্যাক দেবো না, এবার বলে দিলাম।
আচ্ছা
আগের বারে সাদাদেরকে ছেড়ে দিয়েছি, এবার 1000 টাকা কম না। এরকম যদি রেখে দেয় এবার গোটা মাস, রাউটার ব্যাক দেবো না।
কিরকম কিরকম?
ধরে যে স্ক্যাম তো ওরা একটা ধরতে গেলে।
ওদেরই রাউটার দিয়েছে নাকি?
হ্যাঁ
ওদের লাইন নিল,
স্ক্যাম না, ধরে 100 এমবিপিএস বলছে, বলে তোর দিচ্ছে তোর 25 30 40, এরকম যদি রেখে দেয় 2-3 দিন রেখে দেয়, বা 15-20 দিন পরে যদি ঠিক করে তাহলে দেখবি এবার কি করি শালাদের।
কাহিনী লোডে না বলছি যে রাউটারও দিছে, অনু দিছে।
না রাউটার না, অনু দিবে। রাউটার কেন দিবে?
তাহলে যদি বললে রাউটার রেখে দেবা,
অনু রেখে দেবো।
অনুর কথা বলো, রাউটার তাই তো বলি, রাউটার তো দেওয়ার কথা নয়।
तू इतना जरूरी थे।
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation.
The normal shot delay হয়ে যেত।
Secure a clean sheet, Peter. This is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
David Villa. That looks a good ball through. Calafiori deals with that comfortably. And they're quick to get it back. Bergkamp, he's in a great position here. Wirtz showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's found a way through. There's the shot! Neither side yet able to find the net. Showing good feet. Pinches it off him. Bergkamp. Alessandro Costa Curta. He's through. It's 1-on-1.
কি মিস হচ্ছে এগুলা?
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Searching pass he's played there. Calafiori. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. Neymar driving on and making good progress. Great ball if he can get there.
ওই না এটা এতক্ষণ ইয়া ছিল।
It's a pretty loose pass. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Belletti. Ruben Neves. Beckenbauer cuts it out. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Bergkamp. And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Olise! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Neymar really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Wirtz! It's hit the upright. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems that
David Bhalia.
they're too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these
He gets big.
ভালো ছিল
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Haaland is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity. Borussia Dortmund clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Wirtz. Shot could be on. And the finish! He has done it!
দাভিড ভিলিয়া
And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And now he has two. Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And he's in on goal. Ruben Neves gets rid without sophistication.
The attendance for this match was
60 minutes played. Neymar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
কি ব্যাপার কার্লোস উপরে আছে কেন
Say. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Wirtz. Beckenbauer. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he cuts out the supply. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Borussia Dortmund can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's had a shot!
মাদি গোল দিছিস নাকি আজকে
And a trademark move.
দে সব দে
The inevitable classy
মাদি গোল দাও বন্ধ করে চলে তো গোল খাওয়া অনেক কমে
The key
গেছে
element is always pace. That's
তাই
what
নাকি
really rips defenses apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it
গোল দিতে
when
পারছি
it's
না
applied like that.
গোল দিছি
এটা তো মাদি গোল হয়েছে একটা দুটা গোল দিছিস তাও তো মাদি গোলই হয়েছে
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter.
একটা মাদি আটাকে
Crowd are reacting.
chance for a shot! Oh, that could
খানা গাইছে
Well, I think that looks
খানা গায় না জানিস না টানলে
brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually.
ওই ধর তো হাত দে বাল হ্যাঁ সাবাস
Conte. Substitutions taking place.
Madrid are making a change.
এটা কি
There's
বাতি
just one opportunity to do so. Now it's Rodrigo. It's come to nothing.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's Neymar! So close to drawing level.
Well, you'd really
এই নেইমারটা খুব ভালো খেলছে না নাকি
হ্যাঁ
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
পেড নেমার না
হুম
পেড নেমার না পেড নেমার
হ্যাঁ
Nice looking ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Bergkamp. Ruben Neves is the guilty
বার
party
ক্যাম্প
there.
তো আজ দিতে অনেক টাইম লাগাই
Showed
দিচ্ছি
him a yellow card.
Borussia Dortmund nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Chance!
ভিলিয়া যে ভরে দিচ্ছে আজকে খালি।
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this
Mohamed
is
Salah.
turning out to be.
It's Mohamed Salah.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Borussia Dortmund could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. And that is that.
ভিলা হ্যাটট্রিক।
Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went good.
রেডি দাও তোমার চার পাঁচটা দিই ভালো করে দাও।
দে দে দে, দেখছি দেওয়ার লেগে তো আছি, খাওয়ার লেগে তো আছি। কই দে, রেডি দে। লে।
ইয়ে এক্সিলেন্ট করে দাও। রেডি দাও, রেডি দাও।
ওই এক্সেলেন্ট করবো?
হ্যাঁ সবগুলো এক্সিলেন্ট করে দাও।
ভালো প্লেয়ারই তো নামাইছি সব।
হ্যাঁ তারপর দাও, করে দাও।
তাহলে এক্সেলেন্ট করলাম, এক্সেলেন্ট করলে আরো খারাপ চলে ভাল।
রেডি দাও।
এক্সেলেন্ট করলে মানে ইয়া হয় না, মানে অরিজিনাল ফর্মে খেলা হয়।
ভিডিও উল্টাই গেছে গো। দাঁড়াও।
तू इतना जरूरी कैसे। হ্যালো, রেডি? টমি অ্যাডামস, টমি অ্যাডামস নামে নিয়ে এটাতে রাখি।
না
ওই যে আছে তো, হুইসেনকে তুলে দিলি।
রেডি দাও।
কড়া দিবি বললি এবার রাখি।
দিব না।
কাজ করি তো, দেওয়া বের করছি, থাম। এবার হবে দেওয়া, ঠিক আছে। লে, আউট ওয়াইডে ভালো ডিফেন্স করা যায় না পজিশন গেমে দেখতে হবে।
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
ওরে হ্যালো।
আছি তো, তুমি কোন খেলতে যাও?
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. Danielson! Oh, it's hit the post!
হেরে একটা প্লেয়ারের গায়ে লাগা হলো না গোলটা।
Loose now, and they want to get it back.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Good running, strong. It's Neymar!
গোল মনে হলো না দেখে গোল মনে হলো না দেখে
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ গোল মনে হচ্ছে।
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
কে নেমেছে আমার ভিলিয়া না এখানে বাতিস্তুত থাকলে একটা সুবিধা হয় মানে ইয়াটা ভালো করতে পারে
That has been slung wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
তুই খুব অ্যাটাকিং খেলছিস না দাঁড়া
Madrid with the corner. There first. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played. And now they can spring out of defence.
Come on.
Foot in. That has not gone well. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Beckenbauer. Haaland! Beckenbauer. Shoots!
ওরে বাবা
Holy
খেলে
shit.
He just
আচ্ছা দে
absolutely
সমস্যা নাই
speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all...
Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Olise just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
আরেকটু আগে দে ফার্স্ট টাইম
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now, can they get him away? Can he get on the end of this? Now, what about this cross? Olise. Bergkamp. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
এরে এই শট দে ভাইয়া
Neymar.
বাপরে
He's taking on the lot of them. It's Neymar!
One minute added time.
Oh,
নেইমারের সব আছে ফিনিশিং হচ্ছে না
been a memorable goal.
He's
Finishing
the
হবে
player
দাঁড়াও।
you want on the ball running at defenses.
আমি খেলাতে
And
দেখি
that's precisely why.
আমার হুকাই ষাটে এমএল লেগে স্কিল দেখাতে পাচ্ছি না রে আজকে
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
तू इतना जरूरी कैसे हुआ
Both teams, I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Madrid, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
কিরে কি হচ্ছে এগুলা
Neymar. Little doubt, that is a foul.
প্লেয়ার না পেলে কি করবে আল্লাহ মেরে
I doubt he'll get too many
আরে
more
মেরে
chances.
খেলা না এগুলো হলো বল আটকানোর টেকনিক
Oh, that's a waste.
কান বলছে হাতি দেওয়া যাবে না এটাতে
Moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Wits, Bergkamp. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Looking for the run. Olise is wide and looking to get onto this. Iniesta aims beyond the defence. That's Fitz.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Borussia Dortmund really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Very diddly. Attack.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Haaland. He's found the way through. There's no flag. There's the shot. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 14, Fitz. Number 13, Iniesta. Coming on the field, number 15, Bellingham.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the pass is intercepted. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Madrid have, after this, one further opportunity to
একটা
make a
জিনিস বলেছে
substitution. Great vision. And he's well positioned here. Takes a shot.
এরে আল্লাহ পা দিয়ে ফেললো না রে
Mistake.
খান
A two-goal
মেলাক্ষণ ধরে এই
lead
ফরমেশন
and
খেলছি বুঝলি এরপর চেঞ্জ
control.
করবো
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on
আর
the
পিলার
break,
মনে
then
হচ্ছে
the key
আগাচ্ছে না
element is always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Neymar. Rijkaard. Vinicius Junior. And it's
Added minutes has
Neymar.
been indicated.
Time added on 4 minutes. Threads one in. Oh, that's a
এই পাস
vigorous
দিয়েছিল তো
challenge. Calafiori. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Now who's going to be first to this?
পেশাব করে আছি তুই একটু সাজা
The referee
টিম বিম
has
সাজা
seen enough. Madrid are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Neymar claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
এবার হবে দেওয়া। রেডি?
হ্যালো রেডি।
টিং টিং টিং টিং টিং টিং টিং টিং টিং টিং টিং টিং টিং টিং।
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expect a decent chance!
ও
It's there!
হল্যান্ড।
And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Tries to pass it through.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's got away. The ball goes in. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Roberto Carlos goes short. Crosses it in. That has been knocked clear. Threads one in. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He's picked his way through. He is just caressing the ball. He's tried one. And he was there to
Courtois
get a
come.
vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's having a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. He's in a great position here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gnabry, and he's managed to get free. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, terrible pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's a goal kick. Van Dijk gathers from the goal kick. Looking for the run. Gnabry. Now it's Roberto Carlos. That has ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard! That is wonderful from Rijkaard!
লে আমার ডিএমএ বুঝে যা গোল দিছে
An absolute peach. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Haaland.
This is the time you need that pace.
Opts for safety. He's looking wide. Gnabry might just make this.
Has been indicated.
Danielson is always looking to play quality balls. A heavy challenge. And we hit half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Full back in.
Intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Madrid kick off the second half. No luck with that dink over the top. And here's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left. That's really nicely played. Chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
ক্রসটা ভালো হয় দিতে পারেনি শালা
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. Knocks it out wide. Brilliantly cut out. And now they can spring out of defence. And he plays one through. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's the crossfield ball. Roberto Carlos.
Substitution.
Gnabry. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. Pass somewhat off target. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? Oh,
Anika goal দিল
a finish of true class. And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Number 9.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Substitution in progress.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
That's really well manoeuvred. Thinks one through. Van Dijk makes the interception. Into the last quarter of an hour. Ruben Neves spots it and intercepts. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. Can he finish? It's hit the upright.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Number 20. Serge Gnabry. Number 36. Number 6.
Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
এটা খেলা শিখে লাগে না, এতদিন মারতাম না কারণ হলো হুকাই ছাটি আমি এর জন্য, এখন হলো ছেড়ে টেড়ে দিয়ে মারছি এখন।
And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Iniesta.
এরে ফাউল দিল না এটা।
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Played back in. And he's there to belt it away. And that will be the final act. Madrid did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way.
একটা ম্যাচ খেললে তো হয়ে যাবে নাকি, মাল মাল মারা কিছু পাবো না জানি আমি, ওই একটা সিলেকশন কন্টাক্ট নিতে হবে এটাই আর কি দূরেলে, বুঝতে পারলি?
বুঝলাম।
দুটা মারবো 10-10 করে দিয়ে এক স্টার ধরাই দিবে নিন 20টা, বাস যাও গেলে খেল। এই আইডিতে চাচ্ছি খান টান না পাই, পছন্দ হয়নি প্যাকটা আমার, ভ্যান বাস্তানের প্যাকটা হেভি ছিল, মানে ওই খানের প্যাকটা, মানুষ মানে কনফিউজ হয়ে গেছে কোনটা থেকে কোনটা লিবে না, এরকম অবস্থা হয়ে গেছে, কানা ভারো লিবে না খান লিবে না ভ্যান বাস্তেন লিবে না ফরল্যান্ড লিবে, মানে পাগলা হয়ে গেছিল মানুষ। ম্যাক্সিমাম মানুষ খান লিয়েছে, মানে একটা ভালো গোলকিপার তো নাই সবার কাছে, আর সহজে তো গোলকিপার পায়ও না, এরকম ইপিক দেয় না, সবাই খান লিয়েছিল। দে রেডি দে। कैसे हुआ
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Out again for a throw-in.
দে
Oh, easy pickings there. Gnabry! He's
কিরে
delivered all right.
বলো বলো বলো।
ছিলি না ছিলি না?
Momentary lapse exploited with glee.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That is a brilliant interception. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to play it through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And they've got a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Great vision. Gnabry picks it up out wide. Now there's a fine ball. Calafiori gets rid without sophistication. Now the cross, he gets big! Off the post! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be
Late করে
and
দিল
where he
পাঁচটা
needed
দিতে।
to put himself.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now it's Gnabry. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Adams gets across to intercept that. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Roberto Carlos, Gnabry. Rijkaard. What a throw in. Ah, good steal. He just read
এই
it.
বাল
And it's Roberto. Cross flung in, terrific header. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Olise, he steps in, and that's the end of that. Nunez. It's out for a goal kick. Calafiori. Neymar. That has not gone well. Roberto Carlos. Conte. Roberto Carlos. Can he get onto this? Cleared without hesitation. And we hit half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
With the father of a boy in a blue hat.
Here we go again then.
To the information center.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And he's surging through. Out to the left it goes.
শালা গান্ডু
He
পুরা
came in hard, very hard. Some good work on the right flank here. And the counter is on. Nicely weighted ball. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply...
Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
And it's Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Madrid can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
To Roberto, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Haaland.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now the ball in. And he's taking no chances there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now that looks a decent ball. No, it's not getting there. Ruben Neves. Looking for options for movement. Conte.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Played back in. Shapes to shoot! They want to be quick to recover this. Neymar. Ruben Neves. Can he spark a counter here? He has found the way through. Conte, the man synonymous with solidity. And claimed it back swiftly. And now the breakaway.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ruben Neves. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Roberto. That's that, the end. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take.
সেকেন্ড হাফে ভালো খেললি
Glaringly wrong, but the result
সেকেন্ড হাফে ভালো
is one
খেলেছিস
that will make them suffer.
Just a quick request today for everybody
Your
to
final
please
thoughts, Jim?
kindly remove
Well,
any
Peter,
cards
I
from
really
পজিশন আগে ফেলেছিস মেলা
কয়টা হয়েছিল? আর 2-1 খেলবো দিয়ে মেরে যাবো।
রবার্টসনের ফর্ম নায়ক নামাত পাচ্ছি না এই খেলাতে অবশ্য ফর্ম লাগে না মনে হয় যত সম্ভব মানে কন্ডিশন ভালো করে দিলে না
ফোন করে দিলে সব এক হয়ে থাকে সব
তারপরে ওই যে করে অনেক সময় তারপরে না প্লেয়ার ভালো করে খারাপ করে ওদের উপরে করে
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. Terrific header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Well, of course, Brazil have produced their fair share of outstanding all-round players, and Zé Roberto is a man of many, many talents.
He is indeed, Peter, amongst the very best utility players to come out of Brazil for me, and in my view, a perfect fit for teams that like to play a
Neymar!
আমি
And
তো
the keeper
খাচ্ছিলাম
has reacted superbly there.
really anticipated that well, didn't he? You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's in space and looking for options. Drives it in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Gnabry. That is
Are
superb
pal.
guard action. Roberto Carlos. He gets big. Goal! A really
ঝাটু বাবা শালা
absolutely
দৌড় জিনিস
crashes it
একটা।
in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Conte. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of...
Shoots! Now it's Gnabry. To Roberto. That has been slung wide. And the pass is intercepted. He's got away. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Roberto Carlos delivers. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Danielson. Oh, they could break here. He's found a way through. Kante with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
এরিলসন তো আমি নেইমার মনে করেছিলাম।
Adams. Olise. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Gnabry is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Looking to play him in. Can he get onto this? He's shifting through the gears here.
ওরাটা ভুলে গেছে।
Ruben Neves defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. That part. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how...
He's got tall! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Aims beyond the defence. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that is out of
পাল
play.
আমার।
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's managed to get free. The ball's gone astray.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an
এ
absolute
কি ক্রস দিছে রে একবারে ঘুরে ঘুরে যাচ্ছে যে।
a finishing touch.
হ্যাঁ
Well, that has not gone well. Roberto Carlos. Gnabry in acres of space out wide.
গোল।
There's much
ইস
frustration
রে
to the lack of a touch
ছি।
to finish that off.
No way through there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Deep cross.
এ বেটা তোর খুব বাঁচাই দিছে। প্লেয়ারটা লম্বা মনে হচ্ছে ভালোই।
Danielson. And the counter is on. Not the most accurate pass. Spread out to the left. Olise.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Nunez. Ruben Neves. So, what can they make of this? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Darwin. Plays a sharp little ball here. Goes for a shot!
বেঁচে গেলাম।
Close to drawing level.
The Nielsen is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
Gnabry guide.
Might want to be careful there.
Substitutions taking place.
Conte, he can run onto that. Iniesta, Roberto Carlos, all driven towards the far post. And that's the keeper's ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
লুকা।
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's a searching pass. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Roberto Carlos. Zé Roberto.
Substitution on the field. Number 17. Number 6.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Played out wide. Nicely weighted ball. Roberto Carlos. That's very neat. He's had it taken off him. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a
শোন
game,
যাস না রাকিব,
one that was always on a knife edge
ইয়েটা
until
করে দিয়ে
the
যা,
very
ড্রটা
final
মারি।
whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just
আর
one
দুটা
goal
লাগবে,
whistle.
2 ম্যাচ খেলবি না, দুটা ম্যাচ খেল, তো এর 2টা ম্যাচ খেলে টেলে ড্র মেরে চলে যাবো নি। একটু থাম। ও সোলবাকেন সোলবাকেন গার্দিওলা খেলছে না তো এখন। পেপো ভালো, সোলবাকেন হলো হেডিং আর হলো তোর ফিজিক্যাল কন্ট্যাক্ট 1+ করে।
বাবু বাবু বাবু উল্টে আছে।
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of
Pretty.
anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Gnabry. No, he's seen through all of that. Knocks it out wide. Roberto Carlos. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Ball's played through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gnabry looking to go deep. Big header!
ফিনিশিং খারাপ হয়ে গেছে
Not the
ভালো
outcome
ক্লিয়ার
he
গেলার।
wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into
হেড
the
করছে
box.
ঠিকই, কিন্তু উঁচা
Makes
মুছা
life
দিয়ে
so
মাইরে
much
দিচ্ছে।
harder for that defence.
2 স্টার প্লেয়ার আর কি হেড করবে এর থেকে?
Madrid still without a single shot on target. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's shifting through the gears here. Upamecano gets rid without sophistication. Khan clears.
কে পারে
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tries to pass it through. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a pretty
পাল
loose
দিলাম
pass.
কোথায় আর গেল কোথায়
Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's picked it up out wide. Now the ball in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Danielson was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And he's onside. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
এটা গান্ডু
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And there is the half-time whistle. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see.
এবার পারবো না রাখি বলে দিলাম যা
To look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to
এপারে গোল দিচ্ছে ওপারে যা গোল হচ্ছে না
play with more
যা গোল
in
দেওয়ার
the second half and a lot more intent.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Tries a shot!
আর একটু আস্তে
He's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Ser Roberto. And it's Ser Roberto. Looking for the run. He's got away. Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here. Not against foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were
Right card.
exposed and vulnerable, and he knew
The
he
goal
had to
here
do
with
something
Tonglen,
to
yeah.
prevent a goal then.
Great chance here from position A1. Neymar! That was travelling.
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great vision. Goal is still. Neither side really getting onto the front
Bellet.
foot.
Substitution in progress.
So we've reached the hour mark. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Now that looks a decent ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. That has ended up in no man's land. Mohamed Salah. And that has sent him sprawling. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's picked his way through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk makes the interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Good ball. Oh, shooting chance!
ও খেলাম রে
Got a goal!
ডারউইন
And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Darwin Núñez.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Robertson. Substitution.
So we have the first goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Upamecano. Robertson. He's a sharp little ball here.
4 added minutes
Mohamed
has
Salah.
been indicated.
Oh, easy pickings there. Knocks it into space. He's had a shot!
চেষ্টা করলাম হেভি হলো না
Been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the
বুঝলাম না
best
এই পারে
pass,
এলো
was
হয়েছে
it?
না
The
পারে ভালো
look
খেলছে
says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Serge Gnabry
Desperate defending required
coming
here.
on the field. Number 19. Didier Drogba.
Roberto Carlos plays it short.
14, Iniesta.
Defending was
Hey,
strong
hey.
and firm. Vinicius Junior.
একটা ক্রস দিতে পারলে একটা চান্স ছিল এখানে
Madrid
ভালো হলো
have held on. They
আর
have
একটা হবে তো
doggedly,
match.
sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.
লাস্ট ম্যাচ এবার 16 নামবে গান্ডুরা খেলতে পারছে না হুদাই বাল এসব গান্ডু দিয়াদের সাথে হয় বুঝলি সিয়ামদের সাথে হয় তোর সাথে হয় না আর
আচ্ছা তাই নাকি?
সিয়ামও এখন দিয়ে দেয় আমাকে পারি না ওদের সাথেও পারি না Surlot. Surlot'ে তো ফর্ম আছে নাকি
কি জানি গো।
আছে ওই সবই তো এ বে রেডি কি নাম আলি দেখি ও বাতি এই আইডিতে কাভানিটা না নিয়ে যদি ইয়াটা নিতাম খুব ভালো হতো আকুন্দো টরেস দুটা খেলাতে পারতাম সাবপেটি উঠতে তো ইয়া নামে আমার ইনিয়েস্তা নামে কিনাবির জায়গাতে
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Oh, easy pickings there. Now that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. Now, can they get him away? Quick look, then... Oh, smashing header! That's really well
ভালো
cleared.
হেড করেছিল।
If you could use just one word, Jim, to describe, say, Roberto, what would that be?
Intelligent. He can play in about 4 or 5.
Nunez! And that's what
এই
you
দুজনকে
call
নামালে কি হয়,
stylish
এরা মনে কর
goalkeeping.
শটও করতে পারে,
Yeah, he
বুঝলি?
was well placed to deal with that.
একটু মুভমেন্টও করতে পারে, আর ওগুলাকে নামালে ওরা দাঁড়িয়ে থাকে
Size
খাম্বার
really
মতো।
matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Roberto Carlos goes short. And here's Kante. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Engages
Hey, এটা
and
কি হলো?
forces him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well timed, excellent interception. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That is Conte. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Calafiori gets good distance on it. It's gone out for a throw-in. Nunez. Pulls out once more. And here's Kante. That's tidy.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Ruben Neves. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's picked out the run. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Out towards the flank. Showing good feet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's an excellent interception. Madrid are looking to break at pace. And there's green grass ahead of him. Shot, surely!
আরে ফাঁকা হয়ে গেল ডিফেন্স।
First blood drawn.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Roberto Carlos.
কার্লোসের বাচ্চা।
Ruben Neves. Calafiori. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Just a quick announcement. It is now time
So your
for
views
our
on the
special
first half?
worry.
Haven't
Please
played
লং
that
বল
much.
কাউন্টারের ইয়াটা নিয়ে আসতে
Once
হবে
again
এটাতে।
on the counter-attack,
মানে
it's
আউটওয়ার্ড
unlikely
প্লাস লং
they're
আউট
switched
কাউন্টার।
onto that, and still very much in this game.
Madrid happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Beckenbauer. And it's Ruben Neves. Calafiori can so cleverly bypass the press. Ruben Neves. Madrid finding their passes. He could be in here. Now it's Haaland. Haaland is flagged offside. That'll be a throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And no, that was never going to make it. Gnabry. And it's been played through. Ruben Neves.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Some good work on the right flank
Such
here.
good technique.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Gnabry receives it in a wide position.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That's a cute ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Tries to pass it through. Gnabry gets into some space. He rises! It's in! Right back in
Full
it!
ball.
Almost no time remaining. Game still on. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Third foul.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Gracious chance.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nicely weighted ball. And this is Iniesta. There's the delivery. Oh, what a
Cheta gorom.
late in the day.
Time mute ekbare.
And time is up.
Orbot.
Pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they
Era
took
কি
away nothing.
লাস্টে যে এবারে শরবত দিয়ে দিল যে লে ইয়ামের বলে স্ক্রিন শেয়ার দিচ্ছি হ্যাঁ দেখ এবার আমার সেটা গরম হবে বৃষ্টিটা হয়েছে তো নাকি আনছান ওয়ানিসটা লে লে
কি যেন একটা পেলাম দিয়ে সময় সিএফ লাইভ দেখো
কিসের কি
লাইভ দেখো
আবার লিঙ্কে পাঠাবি দেখো থাম
লাইভ দেখো ইয়ে করেছে ফিলিপো ইনজাগি নাকি
ইনজাঙ্গি এরে আল্লাহ ভালো মাল পালি তো
চেকটা মেরে তাও বা
তারও পাবি রে
টোটাল মারা হলো আমার দাঁড়াও টোটাল মারলাম হলো 13টা
এবার আমার ইয়ালে এবার
13টা মারলাম গো তোর মালটাকে রেডি করে দাঁড়া তোমার স্ক্রিন শেয়ার করবে দেখো তুমি কিভাবে পেলাম ছেলে
দেখলাম তো ইনজাঙ্গি
কি দেখলে এখন দেখা যাচ্ছে
দেখলাম এখনই দেখলাম শেয়ার মেয়ার দিলেই তো গান্ডু ধরাই দিবে দেখা যাচ্ছে আমার স্কিন ফিলিপো ইনজাঙ্গি 20টা একসাথে মারবো, তুই পেয়ে গেলি তো সমস্যাটা হয়ে যাবে এই কারণে, বুঝতে পারলি? ও শিয়ার দিয়েছিস, মারি তাহলে নাকি? কোনো কিছু করলি না, ধাপ করে মেরে দিলি?
ধাপ করে মেরেছি 10টা 10টা করে, 4টা একসাথে মেরেছি। 6বার
কি আছে একটু দেখে আসি।
ক্যান্সেল করো, 6বার ক্যান্সেল করো, 7বারের বেলা ধাপ করে দিয়ে দাও। 6বার
ঠিক আছে,
দাও ক্যান্সেল করো, দাও ক্যান্সেল করো, দাও ক্যান্সেল করো।
1 2 3 4 5 6, এবার মেরলাম নাকি? হাহা, আলো মামা দে।
ওই চলে গেছে। এ দে
এই একটা পাইছি রে। কি দিল রে?
3টা পেয়েছে মনে হয়।
3টা না,
জিকে পেয়েছো।
একটা একটা একটা।
গোল কি
না না, পিছে আছে, এটা কিছু না।
এটা গোল কি ছেলে? 3টা পেয়েছে মনে হয়।
আরে পিছ থেকে আসবে, থাম।
যে এবার 3টা
দূরে
একসাথে
আসবে,
পেয়েছে।
কি আসবে রে? খান আসিস না ভাই, খান
খান
আসিস
আছে,
না।
খান তো পেয়ে গেছো তুমি। প্রথমে খান আছে। হ্যাঁ দে 3টা
ওরা
পেয়েছো
খান না,
টোটাল মনে হয় নাকি? 3টা কি 2টা?
একটা একটা এ জানেতি।
2টা
দেখ,
পেয়েছো,
ভালো
2টা
জিনিস
পেয়েছো
তো।
বাল। 2টা আর আরেকটা পাবা, দাঁড়াও। ও এক ওই
পাগল লেগে শো, যখন ব্ল্যাক অ্যানিমেশন দেখাবে না, তখন দুটা পাওয়া যাবে।
ব্ল্যাক দেখালো না?
না
আচ্ছা
ব্ল্যাক না, ওটা
আবার
ইপিকের
সেম,
ইয়া।
আবার সেম হ্যাঁ।
এ হে, 10 টাকার যাতে পরে করবো নি আবার, হ্যাঁ।
বেরিয়ে
এটা বাল,
স্লট ফাঁকা করো,
ওখান থেকে ইয়া করতে হতো।
স্লট ফাঁকা করো। 28টা কি মারা মেরে লাগবে গো তোমার? বাকি আছে 28টা। হ্যালো,
ওখান থেকে ফাঁকা করা যেত।
আচ্ছা আমি বলি 28টা তোমার কি বাকি আছে গো? ঢুকো ঢুকো।
কিসে?
দেখছি 28টা ড্র মারা যাবে দেখছি।
ও আচ্ছা, দেখাচ্ছি, থাম। আমি আগে ও কোথা থেকে যেন ইয়া করা যায়, ইয়াতে, এখানে।
সিলেক্ট করো হ্যাঁ।
এটাও দিব নাকি?
দাও।
হলো?
হুম,
হ্যাঁ।
দেখছি।
আনসিলেক্টেড, কি চাপতে হবে?
স্পেস চাপবে, স্পেস।
হুম, লে, জায়গা ফাঁকা হলো এবার। ও ইয়া জমাইছি,
কি
রাহুলের ওটা।
ওটা
এটা
মারো, রাহুলের ওটা 10টা মারো।
এটা মেরবো, আর দুটা হলে মেরবো একসাথে, দুটা।
একটা মেরে দাও, 2টা পরে মেরো।
একসাথে মেরলে শান্তি লাগে, বুঝলি? একটা না পেলে আরেকটা মারা যায়।
ও আচ্ছা,
হ্যাঁ,
এবারও সেম
আবার
হ্যাঁ।
6টা।
এবার কি
এক,
করবো? সিওয়ালে যাও, সিওয়ালে যাও,
2,
সিওয়ালে যাও।
ও আগে শিওল করতে হবে 8 বার দেখি কি কি দিয়েছে। জানেতি পেয়েছি যে আর কিছু লাগবে না। এটা বেস্ট কার্ড, বুঝলি, এই প্যাকের মধ্যে।
ও, আমি তো ভাবলাম খান পেয়ে গেছো বাল।
না না, খান তো সামনে দেখলি না। লে, মারলাম হ্যাঁ নাকি?
না না,
1
2
2
3
3
4
4 5
5 6
6
7 মেরে
লে,
দিল।
আর এবার কালো।
আবার
এই আরেকটা, আরেকটা।
নিজের পেয়েছো, পেয়েছো তুমি।
একটা রাখি, এটা ডাবল না, ডাবল হলে গোটা স্কিন কালো
মাল
হয়ে যেত।
পেয়েছো গো, মাল পেয়েছো।
কিরে মার্সাডো,
আমারটা না,
ইনজাঙ্গিটা দিত।
আমার সাথে। ইয়ে মারো, রাহুল মারো পেয়েছো। হ্যালো,
কি কেটা করে বাল?
ইয়া করো, সিলেক্ট করো, এই যে সিলেক্ট। এবার ইয়া করো পাশে, হ্যাঁ ক্লিক করো ওগুলোতে।
ও আচ্ছা, একটা কি যেন করলে ইয়া হয়ে যায়, সব একসাথে সিলেক্ট হয়ে যায়।
হ্যাঁ,
রাকি বোর্ডে সিলেক্ট করে দিই। ওটা মনে হয় হবে না, লক হয়ে থাকে আগে থেকে।
আর ইয়া করো, এবার রাহুলও মেরে দেবে পেয়েছো। হ্যাঁ, 10টা মারো রাহুল।
রাহুলটা মেরবো।
মারো মারো মারো
রাহুল এই বক্সে আমার হেভি ইয়া খারাপ।
মারো। ছেলে
কিরে
রাহুল।
বাড়াচ্ছে না জ্ঞান?
বি চাপো, বি চাপো,
ও
কন্টিনিউ।
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, এবার ঠিক আছে।
রাহুল মেরে দাও।
আচ্ছা যা, দুটা পেয়ে গেলাম তো।
সেম ট্রিক,
দেখি এটাতে কি আছে।
সেম ট্রিকে
এটা এটাতে ইয়া হয়, এটাতে পাওয়া হেভি মুশকিল জানিস।
মুশকিল আছে।
যেটা পাবে ওটা থেকে যাবে তাও আবার। সেম ট্রিক নাকি রাকিব?
হ্যাঁ,
এক,
2,
দুই,
3,
তিন,
4,
চার,
5,
পাঁচ,
6
ছয়।
একটা ইয়া সিঙ্গেল সিঙ্গেল সিঙ্গেল সিঙ্গেল
ডাবল না?
এটা মেরে দিস
গান্ডু। এই কিন্তু ইয়া দিল, নর্মাল দিয়েছে একটা।
যেটা
একই জিনিস, দুটা বাল।
জার্মানির।
এটা আছে আমার কাছে।
আমার কাছেও আছে নিকো গুলো গুলো গুলো একটা দেখে
দেখেছিস কি দিয়েছে সব এক স্টার আলা।
সব তো তাই দিবে।
এই কার্ড মনে হয় আছে, রিলস করে দেবো। দেখতে হবে এই আইডিতে না ওই আইডিতে।
আমার কাছে দুটো না তিনটা কার্ড
আমি
আছে।
জানতাম এখন পাবো না, এর লাগে আমি আটটা মেরে দিলাম। হ্যাঁ,
মেরবা মারো মারো দেখো সিয়াল করো এবার
হুম।
সিয়াল করো
কি শেয়ার করবো?
সিয়ল সিয়ল
ও শিওল, হ্যাঁ। শিওল করে লাভ নাই, মানে এটা এটা ডুপ্লিকেট হয় না বুঝলি। যেটা পাবি ওটা থেকে যাবে, সমস্যা এই কারণে।
মারো দাবা 4 8
লে আটটা দে, এই পিক দিয়ে দিয়েছে কিছু।
রাহুল রাহুল
রাহুল,
পেয়ে গেছো হ্যাঁ।
হে রাহুল।
লাভ
যা হে
বুঝলা
বক্সের
লাভ বুঝলা এগুলো হলো লাভ। আজকে বললাম পাবা
ব-
পেয়ে গেছো।
বক্সের গুষ্টি মারি নাকি রাখি।
এখন তার বলবা না যে না ম্যাথটা বললি কেন।
আরে না, আমি তো শোন, পায় আর না পায় 20টা মাইরে তিনটা কার্ড এলো নতুন।
আমি বল 13টাতে একটা পেয়েছি মানে তোমার মতনই সেম আর 7টা মারবো তাহলে পেলাম নাহলে নাই। কি গো কিসে আছো ডটমুন দেখো ঠিকঠাক করো।
একটা খেলি নাকি রাকিব?
খেলবো দাঁড়াও এনে না হ্যাঁ নিচে দাঁড়াও সবগুলোকে ইয়ে করো।
জানিটি আসছে একবারে দেওয়ার লেগা।
অটো দিয়ে দাও অটো করে দাও।
এগুলা একটু বাঁচিয়ে রাখছি, উপরের গেলা। এগুলা XP1 1000 দেখছিস না, জমতে জমতে 1000 হয়ে যায়। এটা মানে 102 হবে সম্ভবত।
3 হবে 3 হবে।
এটা হলো বেস্ট কার্ড প্যাকের মধ্যে।
লেফট ব্যাক দিয়ে আর কি করবো।
মানে ইয়াতে দরকার নাই সিলেক্ট করার। মানে কোষ্টা কাটার মতো হবে সবাই মনে করছে এটাকে। রাহুল তো তোর আছে না? XP ইয়াটাও খরচ করবি বুঝলি ওগুলা।
ইয়ে করে দাও নাম কি
হা হা,
বুস্ট মারলো বুস্ট মারলো
বুস্ট ওটা দেখে মারতে হয়।
মারো বুস্ট মারো।
র্যান্ডম থাকলে মারবো, ইয়াটা মারবো না।
র্যান্ডমে তো যে বুস্ট উপরটা 16টা
16টা আছে মারি,
ঢোকো
ওটা মারবো না।
এটাতে হ্যাঁ এখানে এবার সিলেক্ট করে দাও এই দাঁড়া দাঁড়া দাঁড়া দাঁড়া।
এটা
হ্যাঁ দেখো আগে
না, এটা থাকে, এটা পরে। 16টা আছে, এগুলা মারি
ওটা ম্যাথ চিনে
পরে দেখে শুনে মারবো নি।
ম্যাথ
হ্যাঁ,
চিনে ও পাশে যাও ও পাশে যাও যে
ও
সিলেক্ট
আচ্ছা, দেখবি কোনটা ভালো।
হ্যাঁ
99
শুটিং
প্রথম রাত মারা যাবে, শুটিং যেটা, এটা 99 হবে, ওটা ওটা মারা যাবে আর কি, মানে এখান থেকে মারলে। যে স্ট্রাইকার ইনস্টিং, এটা মনে হয় বেস্ট হবে আর জন্য।
আচ্ছা হয়ে গেছে বুঝতে পেরেছি। বেরো
ফ্যান্টিসটা
বেরো যে মারো
অ্যাকুরেসি এটা তো হবে। ভালো ভালো জিনিস দিচ্ছে, অফেন্স ক্রিয়েটর, এগুলো আবার কি রে, কবে দিল? আচ্ছা, এলাম, হ্যাঁ। দে বেটা দে, মাল দে, ভালো দে, স্ট্রাইকার দে। কি দিল? ব্রেক থ্রো। দেখি, 98 হয়ে আছে। আচ্ছা, এটা আমার মেন না, এগুলো এটাতে মারি একটা করে।
ব্লিচ কালটাল আছে নাকি এগুলার? নাই তো, নাই।
না, একটাও নাই ব্লিজ কাল।
বক্স গো, কার্ডটা ইয়ার মতন হবে মনে হয়।
ইয়া, ভ্যান,
ভ্যান
আ ভ্যান বাস্তেন কি জিনিস জানিস না তুই?
মেরে দাও, না দেখে মারো, না দেখে মারো, ঠিক হয়ে যাবে। দেখে মারলে খাই নিয়ে যাচ্ছে, ঘাপলা হয়ে যাবে।
দে, কি দিল? অফ দ্য বল। অফ দ্য বল মানে হয়নি,
হয়েছে
না?
হয়েছে হয়েছে হয়েছে হয়েছে হয়েছে হয়েছে হয়েছে হয়েছে হয়েছে
ও
হয়েছে
হয়েছে, হ্যাঁ।
হয়েছে।
ঠিক আছে, অফ দ্য বল, জানেটি।
এটা 100 হবে, মানে 105 হবে এটা। 4 কি 105? দরকার নাই, ইস পাগল। এটাতে তুমি ইয়ে করো, 100টা মারো। ইস,
আচ্ছা, মেরবনি পরে দেখে শুনে। কি দিল?
হয় নাই।
আচ্ছা, থাক গে, সমস্যা নাই, যা আছে। নামাই নাকি মাল গেলা? রাহুল, তোরা হট। কি বলি, শালা যা। সবসময় তো শালাই খেলে বল।
সিবি ঘটাও, সিবিটা ঘটাও,
এই যে
নিচে ঘটাও।
একে হঠাই।
বাপরে বাপ।
103।